there's a gentleman here sitting who's got nothing better to do than to talk to us.
Nice.
Is that all right? Is that true?
My English is not so good, so I'm a foreigner. I'm from Germany.
You're from Germany?
Yeah.
On holidays?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I work here.
Oh, you work here?
Yeah.
And then you go back to Germany?
Maybe next year, because I'm on a one-year contract. I have a temporary visa, so I stay here only for a year, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I'm a leather technician.
A leather technician?
Yeah, for a Australian company called How Leather in Preston.
Yes. Is this one of your...
Nah, not at all. We produce mainly automotive leather.
And what's your name?
Bernd.
Bernd?
Yes.
He's a friend of yours?
Yeah, Nico.
So you have some friends here already? You're not alone?
Nah.
You look so alone sitting here.
Nah, not at all. Nah, they went somewhere private and I was waiting for them, yeah.
I see.
Now we're going home now.
When you came from Germany, you have family there, I suspect?
Nah, only friends. Because I was here before, 3 years ago. I was in Australia from 91 to 93.
Yes?
Yes.
And where's your family?
Back in Germany.
Yes.
My girlfriend or my future wife is in Germany, but she's coming back next year. Because we are waiting for a baby, or my girlfriend's.
Yes?
Yeah. No.
When is the baby due?
21st of December, and I go back on the 16th of December.
So you're going to go back for the birth?
Yes.
Are you going to be there?
Yes, hopefully.
In the delivery room?
Yes, as well.
Yes, yes.
We get married on the 20th of December, and then the baby is coming.
On the 21st?
Yes, hopefully.
Where are you going to get married?
In Germany.
But where? I mean, in a church?
Nah, only as a council, because I'm only there for 3 weeks,
Yes.
and then I'm coming back. So we only have a little wedding.
A little wedding?
Yeah, only the family.
Yes.
And a couple of friends, but that's
And a
it.
little party?
Yeah.
What
But the big party is here then.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You've planned it very carefully.
Yes.
Yeah. And what if the baby's early?
That's bad luck then, really, for me.
What is your girlfriend's name?
Nicole.
Well, Mrs.
My missus?
Your missus.
Yeah, I met her 3 years ago when I came back from Australia.
Yeah.
I visited a chemical company, and she's a chief secretary of a big company.
Yes.
Yeah. And I met her there, and then we still together.
But when you say you met her there, how did...
We went out for lunch. I was invited, and she was there as well, and so we got on. Yeah, we met each other, and then we started.
Then you rang her and...
Yeah, that's right. Asked her out.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we started the relationship.
Yeah. She said yes.
Yes. Yeah. Why? Look, I'm so ugly, or?
No. Just want to get it right.
Yeah.
And where did you take her for the first time that you took her out?
To a Korean place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we went out for dinner one night. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about her.
She's everything about her. Like, she's 25 years old.
Australian?
Nah, she's German.
German.
South German. She comes 50 km south of Stuttgart. I come originally near Düsseldorf. That's right in the center of Germany. My future wife is 160 high. She got another 2 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And
nice family?
Yeah, very nice family. Yeah, got on very well with the folks. Yeah, no problem.
Now, I ask you a personal question.
Yes.
You are having a baby.
Yes.
And you're going to get married.
Yes.
Did you plan it this way?
No, not really. We wanted the baby next year.
Yes.
But doesn't matter. It comes now, so everything is okay. Hopefully the baby's all right.
You were going to get married anyway?
Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
But it comes a little bit quicker now.
Yes.
Not when we thought it, but it's okay now.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're looking forward.
And what your mother?
Yeah, my mum and dad.
Yeah, they're going to be there, and they're
yes, for sure.
happy about being grandparents.
Yeah, they are. My father's 65, almost 55, so looking forward. And I have a grandfather. He's 83, so he'll be a grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So everybody's excited.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, from both sides, from her family and my family.
Terrific.
Sure, yeah.
So then you come back. Do you think?
Yeah, and she's coming in March, and I come back on the 5th of January, and then she's coming back in March.
With the baby?
Yes, with the baby. Then everything is set up, all the furniture, everything is over here, and then, yeah.
And so while you're waiting for her, you'll be getting the nursery ready, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
You won't have time to go to parenting classes?
Nah, my girlfriend is going on her own in the moment. Yes,
so...
It's very, it's sad, but what can I do?
Will you know what to do? In the delivery room?
She will tell me.
She will tell you.
Yeah, she will help me. Help me and do that and that. I will do. Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
You've never been in that situation before?
Never. That's the first time.
Are you worried about it?
No, not at all. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you care whether it's a boy or a girl?
Doesn't matter how it's healthy,
Yes.
so long as we don't want to know what it is.
Yes.
The doctor asked, "You want to know?" Nah, we said, "No, we don't." She rang me and said, "You want to know?" And I said, "Nah, I don't want to know." When it's there. Doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. So long as it's healthy, it's good.
And then where do you think you'll settle? Do you think you'll settle here?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, when everything works out here with the company and yeah. So yeah, we will stay. That's why I came back for. I want to stay because Australia is a lucky country.
Pardon?
You have a lighter, do you?
I don't.
You got a big microphone.
A lighter. I'm sorry, Space Commander, I don't.
That's all right. Then can I ask her a question for you, maybe?
Yes, you possibly can. Where are you from?
Fitzroy. I live in Fitzroy.
Fitzroy is a suburb of Melbourne.
That is correct.
But you have a Space Commander suit on.
Yes, I'm a street performer.
Aha.
Yes.
Originally from a part of America.
From Canada, yeah,
From
the
Canada.
Canadian part of America. That's all right.
What part of Canada?
Well, I'm born in the West, grew up in Toronto in the East. Yeah.
And you ended up here in the South.
I ended up here in the South because I just couldn't cope with the winters. Yeah.
This is supposed to be summer here, and it's now 17
Apparently.
degrees.
Yeah, well, it's still better than minus 30.
What's your name?
David. Yes.
David, not Hotch.
Well, Space Commander Hotch Schmarzinski is my alter ego. Yes.
Are you working here today?
Yeah, I've been coming down here every year for 5 years. Yeah, every Sunday.
Every Sunday?
Pretty much, yeah. When I'm not, when I'm in town.
Yes.
I travel over to the Northern Hemisphere in Australian winter to work over there and come down here, and this is my home pitch. Yeah.
And does that mean you've lived in Australia for 5 years?
No, I've been in Australia since 1990. I came over as a permanent resident, and I am now a full-fledged Australian citizen, part of the vast cultural mosaic of this fine country.
Did you make yourself a family here?
Yeah, my fiance is with me. She's from England, and we've started a business here, for multimedia, film, television, and business. The street theater is very much something that I do for myself. It's fun and it's always how I've made ends meet between regular jobs, if you will.
Tell us about your English fiancée.
Well, her name's Abby Collins. She is also a street performer. And
is that how you met, performing in the street?
Yeah, we were at the Glastonbury Festival a while ago, a year and a half ago, and we met there. She was performing, I was performing in the same place, and so we met, and I said, "Come away with me, I'm traveling the world doing street shows," and she said, "Okay," so off we went and traipsed around the world and came back here. I said, "Oh, by the way, I've got an apartment in Melbourne." So she gave up everything and joined me and came down here, and we've been carving out a life for ourselves. Yeah.
Why did you decide, or why did you take that commitment that you would take her away around the world with you?
Because I was in love with her.
Yes, but why?
Person like me, I suppose, has a difficult time with finding somebody who understands the transient nature of what I do. So to find someone else who is ready to pick up and go at a moment's notice to, keep the money coming in and to keep the creative juices flowing. It's very rare, and so when I did find her and found out that we were of like minds, it was a matter of, well, I think I found what I'm looking for.
Where is Abby now?
She's having coffee in there.
Oh, good. We might get to meet her.
Yeah, they're over at Roma's, and they're having coffee with some of the other street performers.
And have you already done a performance, or are you going to do a performance?
No, it's too cold. There's nobody here. My life's a mess.
Can you give us a little personal analysis about yourself? What sort of person you are? Because it's one thing meeting you here like this. What are you like at home?
Oh, God.
Are you the same?
No, I'm obsessed. I'm an obsessive person, I think. Because when I get my mind set on something, I can't stop until I've finished it. Maybe I'm an achieveaholic, I don't know. But I find that I come up with an idea or I have a dream, and I will not stop until I've completed that.
What happens when you don't achieve what you want to achieve? Do you get depressed?
Well,
moody?
First of all, I like to say I always achieve what I set out to achieve. All right? Just look at that straight, mister. I get frustrated, you know. I mean, I've been working on a project right now that's taken me about 2 months, and I'm at a point with it now where I've got to learn certain things, and they're boring things that I have to learn. But in order to facilitate what I want to do, I have to learn it. And so, yeah, I'll go up and I'll spend 8 hours in our editing suite, you know, learning this stuff, and come out 8 hours later, not really feeling as though I've achieved anything. You know, a week will have gone by of 8-hour days, and I'm going.
But you're in the process. You're on the way.
Yeah, I'm on the way, but it's not. You know, I kind of feel like I was born at the wrong point on the timeline in history. I feel like I should have been born maybe in another 50 or 100 years, and that way, you know, maybe not. Maybe I would have been born then, and it would have been the same thing. Oh, I should have been born another 100 years from that. I should just never have been born. This is Abby.
Abby the Dangerous. Tell us, Abby, about your version of how you met.
Right, well, we met about 1.5 years ago, wasn't it? At Glastonbury, 94. And I was performing trapeze and dance and dressing up as an English bobby. And I met David on the outside theatre stage. Our eyes met and we fell in love.
Instantly.
We actually met a year before. It was like a momentary passing of the eyes, and we remembered that, you see. Very romantic sort of thing I just had to add.
Yes, yes. And then...
But actually, the year before when I saw him, I thought, ugh.
A scumbag.
Yeah?
Look at these eyes.
He
What a
really
scumbag.
fancies himself. Yuck.
Yeah?
Yuck.
What made you change your mind?
I think I looked longer.
You looked longer.
I looked for
You found the qualities
longer.
that you didn't notice before.
Yeah.
What I say about first impression.
They
And then
don't count.
what happened then?
David said, come away with me. And so, did you say that?
Yeah. It's the dating game.
David said, come away with me, and I'll teach you to do a street show, and come to Poland, come to Prague. And I'd always wanted to go to Prague. So I left. I left everything for this man. I dropped the company that I was working with. I dropped the boyfriend of nearly 2 years.
Yeah, I failed to mention that I'd stolen her from another man.
No doubt.
It does happen.
What did you say to him? I'm leaving, goodbye.
I thought dishonesty was the best policy. Well, you know, it's not working, and I think we should break up, and I'm going to go to Europe and work in Europe. And then he kept saying, why are you going, why are you going? And I ended up telling him the truth, and it was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was awful. He nearly kicked the door down.
Really hurt, was he?
Yeah. And so was I. It was awful. I'd never want to go through it again. So I hope this one's for keeps.
Oh, yes, darling.
We were asking David about, you know, whether he's the same at home as he is when he performs.
Oh, my.
Um...
Go on, lay it on. It's okay. Use a trowel.
Everything that David does is a performance.
Is it?
It's cooking. David appears to be a wonderful, domesticated man in the presence of an audience. As long as there's an audience around, as long as there are two people to entertain, then David will cook and David will clean and David will get annoyed that people have left shoes everywhere. But when it's just me and him, then David goes off to computer land, and I get left with everything, lumbered.
Yeah. But you forgive him.
I get on with it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But then he doesn't do anything for weeks and weeks, and then I end up getting fed up, so I leave everything, and then David plays the domestic Nazi, and that's it.
No, the
Domestic Nazi.
Good choice of words, darling.
He stomps into the kitchen, look at all this.
Yeah.
And we have stupid arguments about the right way to wash up and the right way to dry up.
Only because I'm
how to place
older
the
than
cloth
she is,
so
and I
it
have
dries, so it doesn't smell.
Who knows how to do all that?
Well, I do,
David.
of course. I know how to do all of it, of course.
Which is why I have to do it, because I'm in training. So I have to do it, to train, to learn how to do it properly. And when I learn, I'm sure that David will resume commander of the kitchen.
What are you like at home? Not just anything.
I'd say I'm pretty good. I'm considerate. We live in a studio, and we have lots of people coming in and out.
Yeah, we live a very
unregulated.
Unconventional lifestyle. We run an art studio, and so many people come in daily to use the space, which I've lived with all my life.
Get rid of that lipstick.
Yeah.
Are you an easygoing, level-tempered sort of person?
I'd probably have to say no.
I'd probably have to agree.
We have a lot of people coming into the studio using it for dance classes, and sometimes, you know, it gets a bit much, and
Yeah.
I'll sort of sit back, and then I'll get really annoyed and
What
just
do you do
blow.
when you get annoyed?
I used to throw things, but I don't throw things so much
Do you
anymore.
put the knife down?
I'd never lived in such a hectic space before, and even now sometimes I just want to say, go away! Go away, all of you!
But you don't so much.
No, I'm acclimatised to it, and because I dance a lot and we like to use the space, and there's no other way that we can have access to such a wonderful space, so it's worth the sacrifice.
Right.
Yeah, it's learned because we've also had a lot of people staying with us over time, you know, because of the nature of the work that we do. Being street performers, we travel a lot, so we stay at other people's houses, and so we feel we have to reciprocate. And so over the past year, we've had a lot of people staying at our place, and of course those people don't live the same way that we like to live, and so things don't get put away, and so as opposed to complaining to them, we complain to each other.
Yes.
And, you know,
I get blamed usually for a lot of things.
Oh, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, maybe a little bit.
You come from an English background, you come from a Canadian background, but you're soulmates. You're close now.
I think so.
We are. There are still differences.
Of course.
David's got this big thing about English culture and the class system, but when it comes down to it, he's one of the biggest snobs I know. He really is.
The only problem I have is with the fact that the English still look at Australians and Canadians as colonists.
Oh, no, I
That's
don't.
my problem.
I don't see any shackles around the ankles of these people. Honestly.
You can walk across our field of vision because we want to talk to you.
Oh,
It's all right. You're in a hurry.
No, but I'm not Australian.
You're
so
not Australian?
I don't feel like talking in English in front of the
What language
camera.
would you like to talk to?
Slovak.
Slovak. Oh, can you pick one I know? Or what about French?
No, German.
Not good enough. Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name anyway?
Martina.
Martina, thanks for talking.
Okay,
Bye.
sorry, bye.
Listen, we just thought we'd talk to you, two young gentlemen here. You're standing around waiting for...
What are we waiting for?
Yeah,
our wives.
your
Yeah,
wives.
that's
You're
right.
waiting for your wives.
Isn't that nice?
Where are they? I mean, have you
I don't
lost
know.
them?
Yes, hopefully.
Unintentionally, of
Oh,
course.
yes, of course.
Yes.
yes.
Do you think they might be... they haven't got your credit cards, have they?
No.
So you're safe.
Couldn't have that, yes.
Now,
No,
why have your wives gone off?
Well, because he's and his wife are from Western Australia, and I am from Canberra, and my wife. you
Yes.
see. And so we thought, what a better place to lose them in Taswegia.
I see. So you came to Hobart to lose them? No,
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't.
right, yes.
But why did... I mean, where are they now?
Oh, they're over there trying to buy all kinds of things.
Doing
they
shopping.
Yes, they do have a credit card.
They do have their own credit cards.
Their own credit card.
You know each other.
No, our wives are sisters.
Your wives are sisters.
Yes, that's right. Isn't that nice?
Did you know each other when you met your respective wives?
Yes.
You were good mates.
We're not good mates, but we were friends. There's a difference between friends and good mates.
Yes. But you knew each other.
Yeah, that's
And that's
right.
how you met the sisters?
Oh no, we sort of met the sisters, but it was a small town, you see, and you were always on the lookout for pretty girls. You see.
Yes.
And
Nothing's changed, Kevin.
nothing's changed.
No. We have actually grown closer over the years.
Yeah.
Kevin and I, yes.
Even though you were far apart.
Yeah, that's right. Distance lends enchantment, you see.
What do you do in Canberra, Kevin?
I worked with NASA for 21 years, and then Foreign Affairs for the last 10 years, and now I'm a crazy woodworker.
Crazy woodworker.
Yeah, but I'm retired, but a crazy woodworker.
What part of the space business were you in?
Communications. We looked after every aspect of the manned flight right through from start to the time that the space shuttle landed.
You were stationed where then?
I was in charge of the NASA Communications Centre in Canberra.
In Canberra?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, I didn't realise that they had one in Canberra as
Oh
well.
yes.
Yeah.
It was quite active.
And so you were on that mission to the moon?
Oh yes, that's right.
That would have been pretty exciting.
Yes. A bit disappointing in a way, because I know this sounds really crazy, but we talked about it and lived for it and dreamed about it until, and it finally happened. And the day that we heard the astronaut saying the Eagle has landed, I felt that sense of
Is that all there is?
Yeah. What do we do now?
Yeah.
What do we do for an encore?
Yeah, well, pretty hard.
It's pretty hard.
Kevin, tell us about John. What do you know about John? We'll talk to John in a minute, but I just wanted to know what is he a friend now?
Well, yes, we've got another 7 days to go on this mission.
So you
so I've got to be a little bit careful.
How long is this trip?
Oh, for 2 weeks.
And when did you first meet? Do you remember that?
No, but I used to hate him because he was a very good tennis player and I was a very, very average tennis player. And when it came to the club tournaments at the end of the year, guess who always won? Guess who always lost?
You were always the runner-up. John.
Yes, it was.
Good. Hello. I'm Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. Oh, we have an Andrew at home. You have
What's your name?
Roma.
Roma?
And Joan.
Joan.
Yes.
Listen.
We're sisters.
Your sisters, we know that.
You know?
Someone's been talking about
They've been
it.
talking. Roma is
John's wife.
It's John's wife. I was going to say Joan's sister, but you already knew that.
Yes. So you're Mrs. John.
Yes.
And you are Mrs. Kevyn.
That's right, with a Y.
Now, we were trying to find out how all this came about, how you met and how you ended up with these two robes. Do you remember how you met? Were you together when you met them?
Not necessarily together. We lived in the same town.
Yes.
John farming and used to come into the Saturday dances. Kevyn was in the town and went to the dances anyway. And that's how we met, because we never ever missed them. Yes.
Tell us about Kevyn.
Oh, what can I say
Tell
about
us a bit about Kevyn that he hasn't told us.
Can I leave now?
He's told us all the things he's done.
Yes.
But you can tell us all the things he's been. Is he a nice man?
Yes, he's a nice man. I wouldn't have married him otherwise.
But he's still a nice man.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
He hasn't changed.
You've changed him for the better.
Yeah? You think?
Oh, well, that's nice.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't.
Do you think there is an element of truth in that?
Well, I think that after all these years, you do grow to be like each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you just couldn't get on.
Yes.
But you still have to have your own independence.
Yes.
Very much so.
And what about his bad habits? Has he got any bad habits left, or have you ironed them out?
I don't think we'll talk about that.
Oh, he does.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
private.
Tell me what my bad habits are, Dale. You've never had an opportunity before.
Here's your opportunity.
Here's your opportunity to be totally unvarnished.
Are you neat and tidy?
Yes, I
In
think
the
so.
woodwork shed.
In woodwork?
Yes.
But only in woodwork.
Oh, come on.
Not
Come on,
always.
yeah.
Oh, no, I think we could skip that something.
All right, we'll let you think about that. Roma, can I ask you the same question about John?
What was the question?
How have you improved him?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask about bad
You
habits.
haven't seen me before.
I've tried to make him punctual and I've tried hard, but I don't know whether I've achieved it.
I was in a fairly big family, you know.
Yes.
I had 4 brothers and 1 sister, and our mother died at a very early age, and we had to bring each other up.
Yes.
And of course, there were a lot of things that weren't done when we were on our own like that. And Roma showed me the finer side of being alive, I guess. We both had our own lives, which we enjoyed up to the time we met, and then when we got together, we have actually become a part of a very big family group, and we find now that we are still where we started off, and we are helping to bring up the next generation.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's a bit trying, but it's certainly got its rewards too.
Yeah.
And I think Roma has played a very big part in our family into this new world that we have had to face over the past 30, 40 years, and all the changes.
Who makes the decisions as to what you do? Who's the boss? Who's the planner?
Kevyn makes all the decisions, and we do all the arguing.
That's not fair. He says to us, think about what you're going to do today. So we all put our ideas forward, and then we find that he sort of combines them all, and he comes up with a plan, and we seem to follow it.
I say just be reasonable, do it my way.
And if I had my way, we would have been at the Botanic Gardens today. So
and you'd have missed talking to these
that's
nice
right.
people.
You wouldn't have met us.
You all get on very well, and you all have a good sense of humour.
Oh, yes, some laughs on this
we
trip.
do.
Yeah.
I'm told I don't have, but
That's the key to survival.
You're told you don't have.
I'm told.
By whom?
Joan is very ready to laugh.
No, you do have to have a sense of humour, and that's something John has always had, and I'm very, very grateful for it. It's got us through lots of scrapes.
Well, I hope you don't have too many scrapes and have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Thank you
Nice to
very
meet you.
Yes,
Thanks a
you
lot.
too.
Thanks, Andrew.